I'm going to go into a little more detail on what to do if you're going to freeze your rolls to use that same week, and the other option would be to save the rolls for a longer period of time. Now, if you're going to be saving them for that week, you will put the rolls on the sheet pan according to the recipe. These you're just going to put on a speed rack with a cover and store in the freezer. However, if you're going to save the rolls for 2 to 3 weeks out, you're going to want to place the rolls on the sheet pan together with no spacing, and then use a cover for each individual sheet pan and just store them on a shelf in the freezer. Now that you've frozen the rolls, when you're ready to thaw them out or slack the rolls, you have two options. The first option would be to just remove the universal rack from the freezer with your rolls and move them into the cooler. They will need to be in there for 1 to 2 days to properly thaw before you proof them. The other option for thawing out or slacking the rolls from the freezer is to leave them out on the universal rack at room temperature for 2 to 3 hours. And it's very important that you do this before proofing. You must thaw them for 2 to 3 hours before proofing. You can leave them outside for that. When you're ready to thaw your rolls that you are planning to save for an extended period, remove them from the freezer, and then you're going to want to separate them from a sheet pan where they are together to a sheet pan and separate them out according to the recipe 5 by 8.